All right, guys. I'm really excited about the newest addition to my camera arsenal, if you will. Now, I've been doing YouTube videos or creating YouTube videos for it's about 10 years. And I started out doing auto reviews and used the GoPro. Zach is first. Mark D, what's up, bruh? Started using GoPros primarily when I was doing auto reviews because you got a great wide angle view of which helps when you're inside a car, which is small spaces. Dan Han, what's up? And then the first GoPro I upgraded to, I think it was a Hero 3. Spot, what's up? Tone Chaser, what's up? And thank you for being here. And the Hero 3 was awesome. It had super or ultra super wide. GoPro was good back in the day, but this GoPro, guys, this GoPro is special. It's the GoPro MAX. And it's special because it was a gift for half a century of living on this planet. And I want to thank my beautiful woman, Jackie, for surprising me with this because I turned 50, so now I'm old. I've been talking about the GoPro Max for a while, and she took out a mortgage on the house and got one. But all joking aside, I think I'm going to start to do more blogging style videos, and which the Max is perfect for. I'm old, bruh. You're right. I'm an old man. So I thought I'd pull it out, guys, and I'd do an unboxing and kind of go over some of the features without getting too technical, because you really have to get the most out of a GoPro, you really have to kind of dig into the manual, and there's so many technical specifications, and I don't really like a lot of research and a lot of reading, if you know anything about me. And I like to keep my videos as low tech as possible. But what is interesting about this, to me, and what I think will be very useful, is the duality. So you have a camera up here on the front, what I'll call the front microphone. If you flip it over, guess what, guys? You've got a camera and a microphone and a screen, which is very, very helpful. Right on the unit, you don't have to stream it through your phone. You can see what the camera sees in selfie mode, which is good. Like if you're vlogging or blogging, you're walking around and you want to talk to you guys, the audience, you want to kind of see what you look like, right? So that's awesome. And this is why the Max was so appealing to me. Some of the features here, all right. 2x slow-mo is a cool feature. Hyper smooth, so it really smooths out. What's up, Rob? Really smooths out, and stabilizes your shot. Max time warp. 1080 live streaming, so you can use this to live stream, which is awesome. I like live, guys. 360 view, power pano, beautiful. Good for my walking videos, my cycling videos, all the stuff I want to do, guys. So I figured let's pull it out, but that's the Max, guys. Look at that, GoPro Max. All right, so let's crack the seal on this puppy. She is a good woman, guys. There's no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. All right, so let's crack the seal. Let's pull this puppy out. Thank you, Jackie. You're right. So here is the unit itself. And I used to work for Honeywell years ago. And we would do all sorts of marketing seminars and courses. And I remember they were doing a study about Apple and how Apple created their products. Not only did they make really good products, great products, but when you opened an Apple product, it was like opening a gift. And the packaging is really an enhanced part of the product experience. And when you open a GoPro package, there are some aspects of that, but there are also some aspects of like, what the hell is going on here? Like, to be honest with you, how do I get this thing open? So it's a mixed bag here, and I don't want to break the packaging. Right, here we go. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Now I need to get myself a couple of accessories to go along with this. I need one of those selfie sticks that GoPro. Oh, the fire department's at it again, guys. Now, what are these? These look like lens covers of some sort. Bear with me through the fire department's excessive use of the volunteer bell here on Long Island. But it looks like I have two lens caps. Air raid, yeah. Constant. Every time I do a live, they decide they want to. This looks like a nice little pouch also to put the unit in. And two lens coverings. So that's nice, guys. Oh, by the way, a little after dinner limoncello, homemade. Jackie's brother made this, Greg, and sent it over. So I'm using that. I'm sure Zach can appreciate that. All right, so let's see what else we have in here. Looks like more lens coverings. Here's the battery. Another really cool thing about GoPro, you have a battery, you can get more batteries. So you're never really, if you're prepared, you're never really out of power, which is nice in your charging cable. Looks like an extensive manual in here. And it tells you how to put those lens coverings on. So I'll have to read up on that. Anything else in this? Oh, here's the manual. And when I told you guys earlier, I mean, that's a pretty thick manual. Yeah, look at that. Important product safety instructions. So I'll have to bone up on this before I get out in the street and start recording. But hopefully soon, guys, you'll really start to enjoy some of the videos I'll be doing. I'm thinking about doing videos from Manhattan because I'm so close to Manhattan. And also there's a 64 gig little micro disc, micro SD. That comes with the kit, and here is the unit itself. Beautiful. I thought I would share that with you guys because I'm really stoked about it. I'm really appreciative. So my thanks to beautiful Jackie again for being such a great woman. And my thanks to you guys for coming to visit me tonight on this live. Again, the GoPro MAX officially unboxed, and now it's up to me to get it into and put it into good use. Yeah, thank Jackie, guys. I certainly am. Let's slide that sucker in there. Keep it in its case. I worked with a guy in Atlanta, a video guy, who told me he kept every box for all the equipment he ever bought. And every night he would wrap up, you know, after he used the product, he would wrap it up the way it came. And he's pretty anal about it, but I see that I've missed one thing. Missed putting one thing back. Yeah, mounted to the bike. So there's tons of accessories, guys, that you can get for your GoPro. Look at this. Unlimited cloud, GoPro Plus, unlimited cloud storage, damaged camera replacements, no questions asked. Try it free. So there's a protection plan that I may have to get. All right, here's some quick start guides. Have questions, chat with our experts. No need to return to the store. Well, look at this GoPro stickers. I didn't even see this backside here. Well, I guess this is where the manual was. I didn't see this stuff. So behind the manual. But, oh, I neglected to put the pouch away. Get the plan, you never know, you're right. I will get the plan, bro. How's everybody's week going? Everybody having a good week? I've been having a pretty cool week. Can't complain. Certainly can't complain opening up this present. What I'm going to do, just to give you a heads up, I think the next video I'm going to do, maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to do a beard maintenance sort of review. I've got a bunch of beard products that I'm really enjoying, and I will be reviewing that for you guys. A bunch of beard care products, which, you know, I'm really enjoying. Let's see if I can flip this camera around. I'm really enjoying. Oh, there we go. I'm really enjoying the goatee, guys. I know that's probably not a great shot. Really enjoying the goatee. I've been using some beard care products. I'll go through those. I've gotten past the itch, you know, the itchy stage. I was told by someone of high intelligence that when you're growing a beard, or you're growing a goatee out, and you want it to be thick, you really need to let it just grow for a while before you start messing with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it grow a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go to a local barber and have them style it up. I think I'm going to maybe have this cut out and styled, but I'm going to let the barber suggest what I do, and then I'll have him make a suggestion on my hair. So you never know, guys. Those people who have been requesting the bald head, you never know. If I go in and just give the guy carte blanche. Beard and bald. You never know. Ramon, what's up, brah? What's up, brah? But just, oh, here's another gift. Another gift. Let me show you guys. This is a smaller one, but this gift has worked for me every day since I've gotten it. Put that out of the way. This little Leatherman. Love this little tool. Skeletal has a knife, which I use constantly, sharp as can be. Close that guy up. I think it's a seven tool. A little carabiner, or what's that called? I think that's what it's called, carabiner. I don't know, whatever, for rock climbers. You've got your little Phillips. I think that comes out. Yep. Two sizes. Right? Which is always good to have. You got your vice grips. What else do we have on this? You got your flathead in here, if you want flathead. I think there's a scissor in here or something. But beautiful. And I use this pretty much every day. Every day you have something you need to cut or grip, or it's beautiful. Leatherman, they make great tools, guys. MacGyver approved. Pedro, what's up, bruh? It's good to see you, man. So there's another gift from my girl. She's a good woman. I think I'm going to keep her today. I hope she keeps me. And I hope you guys keep me too. And I'm having this, I need to get a little further along with this limoncello. Let me see. Sorry for the up the nose shot, guys. Cheers to you all. Percy's good. He's sleeping. The boy loves to sleep. GoPro was made for filming bike rides. Yes. The GoPro. Pedro, we used GoPro when we did our car reviews, bro. It's great for the interiors of cars. If you put it on super wide, you can get every inch of a car. Very tight spaces, hard to film with a traditional camera lens. The first time, I don't know if many of you were around when we used to do our auto reviews, but a nice story. The first time I met Pedro, he had been a viewer for a while, and he just happened to live where my mom lived, or very close. And he gave me some sage advice. It's a sweet drink, but Greg loaded it up. So he wasn't shy with the alcohol. So it's sweet, and then it knocks you. It's sweet and bam. So anyway, Pedro gave me some sage advice. He was watching the channel and he's like, you do a wonderful job. And this is what I really enjoy about people like Pedro, because he was getting ready to criticize me. But he did it constructively. He was like, you do a wonderful job. So that disarms you. You're like, oh, the guy likes me. He said, you do a great job, but you talk about every part of the vehicle, but you never show the engine. And for people like me, car guys, we want to see the engine. And I said, Pedro, you're right. So every car review after, for the most part, I showed the engine because people want to see the engine. So we had a nice friendship developed on YouTube. And one day I said, hey, my mom lives not too far from you. Let's hook up and do a car review. And he's the car guy. So we go to this park, and I said, Pedro, it's only fitting that when we show the engine, Pedro, you open the engine and talk about it. So we get up. I think it was the JX35 by Infinity. They've renamed that or rebadged it. I think it's the Q. And he couldn't open the hood. And I started cracking up because here's the engine man. He can't open the hood. We had a tickle. We laughed. And some of the most enjoyable times, Pedro, that you gave me, I think we did four or five vehicles. We did the GT, what was it? The Volkswagen GTI, right? We did that JX35. We did a Pacifica. We did the Tesla Model S. And we did one more we did the Mitsubishi Outlander. And you made auto reviews a pleasure, my friend. We did a Kia too, right? What Kia? Oh, which Kia did we do? Sorento? Optima. One of those. But you made it a pleasure to do auto reviews, and maybe I'll get back into that after we get past this COVID deal. Why did I stop auto reviews? So I started doing auto reviews when I traveled a lot, and my boss actually said, hey, YouTube is becoming like the real deal for business. I mean, you're talking about 10 years ago. He says, I want you to learn YouTube. And I was like, really? Okay. So I learned YouTube by actually doing car reviews. Like, you know, when you start a YouTube channel, you're like, what am I going to talk about? And I always loved vehicles. I rented vehicles like almost every week because I traveled, and I started to do car reviews of the cars I had. And I did that for many years. And so my job changed and I didn't travel as much. That's one. But for 2 or 3 years, I kept doing it anyway. You know, I would just go rent a vehicle every so often and I'd do a review. But you know, when you do something for a long period of time, it starts to get like, you know, you don't have Pedro every day. And doing auto reviews is very physically demanding. You might not think it, but it is. You have a vehicle for 2 or 3 days, and you have to cover every nook and cranny of the car. At least you feel like you do, to give the viewer value. And I got to the point where it was physically demanding. I was late to market. And if you're not the first or second person to review a vehicle and you're a little guy like me, when I first started doing them, I got lucky. I did vehicles that were new and no one was really like paying attention to. I remember I did a Hyundai Accent. I think it was the Accent. No, a Hyundai, I forget which one, but it blew up because I was the first guy that just said, let me go do the Accent. I think it was the Accent. And Ford Explorer. Used to be when you went on Google and you were searching for a Ford Explorer in 2013, I was the first video that came up. I was competing hard with companies. And then other people started to get into it. Like every other day there was a new reviewer, and they had budget and they had more, you know, they had more time to dedicate to it. So I kind of got burned out, to be honest. My job changed. And to try to reinvigorate my YouTube channel, I said, I need to challenge myself to do something different. And I challenged myself to make a video a day for a year. And it may sound easy or not as difficult as it actually was, but to really make a video a day, the way I do them, you had to like come up with a plan days in advance. And like some days you'd wake up and go, oh, what am I doing today? And I went to the store one day, I was at a Rite Aid, and I saw the one blade. And I had been eyeballing this one blade. Thank you, man. Leach-O-Matic. I'll get back into auto reviews. So I go into Rite Aid, I see this one blade. It's in this fluorescent green, lime-colored green package. I'm a sucker for marketing anyway. And I said, today's video is going to be this. And I did it, and I actually absolutely loved the product. And then people were like viewing. I got so many views on that first video. Until today, it's still my most popular video. I think it has 700,000 views. People were like going crazy over this video. And it wasn't really the video. It was the product itself. People were like, this product is cool. And that's how I got into the shaving segment. I'd always been a big shaving guy, like not the technique, but like I would go into a store and I'd go, I'd have to have that new razor from Gillette. I have to have that new sucker for marketing. So I had Braun razors over the years. I had Philips Norelco rotary razors. I had every Gillette razor that came out. And it was a natural for me. The average guy opinion. You're right, Mark D. I'm an average guy. Don't pretend to be an expert in anything, really. except for being average. Thanks, Zach. I like your personality too, bruh. And this limoncello is making you even better. But anyway, that's me in a nutshell. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. I will get you an update on the GoPro MAX, and hopefully I'll get you some great videos, some biking videos, and some New York City videos. If you are into YouTube, like I believe you are, there are a couple of channels I'm going to suggest if you're looking to broaden your horizons. Get in a buzz, KPP. There's a guy, he's got a small channel right now. He's a dude in New York City. His name is Manual Pedal. And he does rides all over New York City and in the surrounding areas. This dude gets on his bike. He has two bikes. One's a trek bike, a road bike, and he has a Surly, I want to call it a Ogre mountain bike. And he's a pretty interesting guy. If you like an up-and-coming YouTuber, Manual Pedal. I'll leave a link in the description box later. Also, that chapter, if you like murder mysteries, unsolved mysteries, a little bit of, murder gossip, this young guy is bringing it, and he's got a big-time channel. I mean, he's on the come. 500,000 subscribers or something like that. And he takes stories like the Scott Peterson story and spins it in a different way with an Irish, or I guess he's an Irishman or a Scottishman, one of those accents, and really interesting. That chapter, Manual Pedal, are my two picks for YouTube, and I'll be bringing more. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Again, I'll get some of these videos up. I'm going to finish off my limoncello. I'm going to thank my woman again and her brother. And thank you all, and I'll see you next time, which will probably be tomorrow. But in the meantime, you know what to do. Keep pushing play, y'all. Thanks, Pedro. Love you, man. I'll talk to you guys. Let's show the product one more time. There you go. Peace, Mark D. See you guys later.